everyone, it's Rochelle. Today I'm going to show you how to do a lemon ginger blast using a blender. Now I'm using a Vitamix, but you can use any blender that you have. I'm going to start with about a cup of water in the blender. Now normally if you're using a juicer you don't need to use water, but I need to use a little bit here to have the blender get going, or things are just going to sit in the bottom. I don't want to water it down too much, but I do have some extra water here in case I need to add a little bit more to get it going. So I have 1 cup of water. I'm going to add, let's start with about a nice handful of spinach. I'm going to put my lemon in. All right, so we have spinach, lemon. We have a nice chunk of ginger. Be careful with the ginger. If you're not used to it, it does get a little spicy. There's a nice bite to ginger. I love it. I use more and more, but I did start with a little bit when I first started making juice and green smoothies. So use caution. Use less. If you want to add a little bit more, add it later on. You can't take it out. Remember that. So alrighty. So we'll start with 1 apple. We'll throw that in there. Let's cut up a little bit of cucumber. We'll put that. Cucumber is so nice and hydrating. You want to get it in every juice and smoothie that you can. All right, we're going to add a bit of parsley, our little internal deodorant. Do you ever notice they put parsley on your plate as a little decoration? You're actually supposed to eat that. That's supposed to cleanse your breath. I don't know anybody, including myself, that ever ate the parsley that was decoration on the plate. So, and I eat kale, which is usually the decoration on a plate. So, all right. So let's break up some celery. Celery is another ingredient that you want to put in every juice and every smoothie that you can. It's actually a great source of natural sodium. All righty. So. Now I have the tamper here. The Vitamix comes with a tamper that you can push the ingredients down into the blades. I may need to use that depending on if the blades actually bring the food down into the blades. But if you don't have a Vitamix and you need to use a spoon or a spatula, please turn your blender off before you do it. You don't want to get hurt and you don't want to ruin your blender. So we're just going to start this on low. Bring it up a little bit. I think I need to use the tamper. There we go. All right, now I'm going to show you how I do this. I have a fine mesh strainer over a bowl, and what I will do, and I've already made some juice in this already, I will pour this in. There we go, nice green. And you can see this will start dripping out. I don't know if you can see that. Now sometimes you may have to push it along. But once you have your juice, you can let this sit maybe 5-10 minutes. It'll do it on its own. Now here's one that I made earlier. I'm going to add this. I just want to let you know, if you noticed, I said a lemon ginger blast, and we know we usually add jalapeno to this. Well, I made the juice earlier and I put an entire jalapeno in, and it is way too spicy. So please be careful with that. I didn't heed my own advice. I say less is more. You can always add, you can't take away. Well, I added too much. So I knew I was making more juice anyway, so not a big deal. So if you can look at this beautiful, beautiful green color, I'm just going to add a little bit to that. But look at that. That is full of chlorophyll. That is life right in there in a jar. And you want to drink at least 4 of these juices a day. You want to mix them up though. Don't drink the same juice. You can always do green juice, but mix up your greens. You want to have kale. You can do a mixture of greens. You can do spinach and dandelion greens, which is really one of my favorites as of late. The dandelion greens are really great for your liver as they're a bitter green, but they tend to get too strong for me. So the sweetness of the spinach kind of cuts that back a little bit, and it's very delicious. I love it. You could also use collard greens, romaine lettuce. So mix it up a little bit. Use whatever greens you like and try new ones. You may not like collard greens in the beginning in your juice, but after you get used to the taste of the greens, try it again. Your tastes change. You may be looking for that that different taste. So I encourage you to try new greens wherever you can. Well, here's to your health. Try a green drink, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.